1 o'clock. It's Mystery Card Monday. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara. Who is playing with me tonight? Me and my toque. Check out my toque. This worked out very, very well for me today. My stamping order came. And my new toque is inside. And it was pretty darn chilly down here, so I'm going to wear my toque. Do you love it? Check it out. I love it. There's a little pom-pom. Hey, thanks, Melanie. You know, I had to take issue with Stampin' Up! Calling it a beanie. I'm like, this is not a beanie. This is a toque. In Canada, it's a toque. Get it right, people. Gotta get it right. Anyway, yeah, I'm just tidying up because I just whipped off another card with tonight's layout. So I'm trying to clean up the crafter math, as Tracy calls it, and get my little duckies in a row. Whew, it has been a day. All right, we've got Bev. Hey, Bev. Hi, Jennifer. I private messaged you. Yes, I have that stamp set. It's got your name on it. There it is. Yep. Yes. Hi, Jen. Making Christmas cards tonight. Donna, hello. Melanie. Wait, what? Wait, you guys are coming too fast. No, it's a one size fits all. It stretches quite a bit. I mean, I was having an unfortunate hair today. Anyway, it's one size fits all. It stretches. It's acrylic. I saved the tag because I ripped it off and it's going in the trash right away. It is 100% acrylic. Hand wash cold. Do not bleach. Do not tumble dry. Dry flat. Do not iron. Do not dry clean. One size fits most. So unless you have a really big brain, which I don't. I actually have a very small head. So. All right. Anyway, $28 plus shipping tax and other things. Hey, Mary. Welcome back to the land of the North. Yes. Hi, Chris Kennedy, Shayla, Marcella. Hello, my friend. Paige. I want to call you Paige. Hi, Teresa. Thanks. Oh, yeah, mine came today. Yeah, I was excited. No. I don't, Jennifer. Unless you want to give me money, then I do, yes. Jennifer V, that is. Hi, Linda. Shayla. I didn't get a message you were on, so I came and found you. Well, that's weird. Thanks. Yes, it's a toque, Chris. Us Canadians know. Hi, Paulette. Did you happen to get the coffee cup? Yeah, I did. Sure did. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Why would they do that? The Stampin' Up! Logo is facing me, so when I drink, other people can't see it. So I'm going to have to be a lefty when I drink. Now, I understand that there is a bit of a typo on these. We were told, I believe, that it's a 12-ounce mug. It is not a 12-ounce mug. It is a 10-ounce mug. It's not going to hold 12 ounces of coffee. It's going to hold 10 ounces of coffee. It's nice. I like it. Very nice. Very nice. $15 plus tax and shipping. Okay. Hi, Carol. Hello. Bernice, you got one today, but no toque. Oh. You should order the toque. It's nice. We all need toques in Canada. Never heard that word before. Oh, for sure, Bev. Yeah, that's why it's probably called a beanie. Beanie. No, it's a toque. We wear toques. T-O-Q-U-E. Something like that. Hi, Catherine. Hey, Brenda. Got your UPS order. Oh, just a few minutes ago. Oh, well, that's exciting. Good. I might fall asleep in tonight's show. I don't know. Yeah, I have been going full out today. And then I even made dinner on a Monday. Who makes dinner on a Monday? Usually it's tacos on a Monday or something really easy. No, I decided to make cabbage rolls for the first time in my life. Yeah, they weren't bad. They weren't bad. Need a little bit of tweaking. Now, Craig actually did. What's going on here? Craig did say that they were delicious. So I don't know. I'll take that. But I do need to trim off the ribs. Honestly. The rib on the cabbage was tough. Well, that's just, okay, I might have to ditch the toque because this one piece of hair is driving me crazy. So it was a little tough. But yeah, I do recall that my mom shaves it off to make it less tough. Rebecca didn't like the cabbage, so that's fine. Alicia thought it was taste. Well, she said it seemed dry. So it was supposed to be half beef, half pork. But Alicia used most of my pork in her meal yesterday. So I think if I had a higher pork content, it would be moister. And then I think I'd add more salt. It wasn't the most flavorful. I had some fennel. So if you don't like fennel, you wouldn't like it. Yeah, it was different. So anyway. Hi, Lillian. Hello. Digging potatoes. Oh, we had some homemade potatoes last night. Oh, they're so good. Homemade potatoes, homegrown potatoes. So good, so good, so good. So yes, I was flying down here. You know that on Mondays I like to make 2 or 3 cards with the layout just to make sure it works. Not today. Today I did not have that kind of time. I was making dinner for my family. So, okay, my toque is falling off now, and it's, you know what? Let's just ditch the toque and go back to, because it is a little weird. Craig came down here to talk to me. He just started laughing. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing wearing a hat in the house? Anyway, so I'll put my glasses back up there. There, now, see, now you can recognize me. I got my hat, my double glasses on. Hi, Kathy. Hello. So, hey, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the draw from last Monday's Mystery Card Monday. Now, there were only 2 people who submitted projects. So I don't know if y'all didn't have time, if y'all forgot to post, if y'all didn't really like the layout, or what was what. But there were only 2 people who entered. So they were into my draw for the Perfect Pomegranate. One was Carol Tenney, and the other was Mandy Saunders. And the winner of the stamp set is Mandy Saunders. So I did the draw. Mandy, I will get that out to you. I do have one more of these Perfect Pomegranates that I am giving away if you guys want to play along tonight. Jet lagged. Where were you, Catherine? Oh, last week. Okay. Butterball potatoes. Butterball potatoes? What the heck is that, Lily? And I'm going to need more information. Okay, let's get started. Look, my stuff is all in a bucket here. So let me take the bucket out because I literally was just making another card. So I'm using tonight. I'm sorry. Everything is all squiff. I was trying to take photographs and my water bottle. Oh, Lord love a duck. I need more space or less stuff. I'm using the Fond of Autumn set. I like this set. And Melissa, if you're in the house, I think you wanted to see a few more options with this set before you committed to buying it. Sadly, I am doing a fall-themed card with it. And Melissa was asking, do you think it's a versatile enough set that you can do other things with? I do. And I'll show you how and why. So follow along, play along. I hope you guys are crafting along with me tonight. This is a layout that is very similar to one that I loved and used last year. Very, very similar. And I had pulled it out to use it for tonight. And lo and behold, oh, Gerald. Did I not press him at the beginning? Maybe I didn't. My friend Lisa Althouse had done a very similar layout, just slightly different dimensions. So I used her dimensions kind of with my layout. Did a few twists and turns, and as I say, a good layout is a good layout. So I had inspiration tonight from myself and from Lisa and from all the places. So we're going to start once I get my desk kind of organized here. Yeah, I got so much done today. I got my new club is up and running. My club is actually, it's full. It's full. It's actually over full. Normally I take a spot, and this round I'm sort of taking a spot. It's complicated. But yes, I have 10 women in my 10-month club. So I had to get that up and running today. Had to do some math, which is hard on a Monday. I made dinner. I had to clean out the dishwasher, all the usual things. But Craig was back in the office, so I went hard. Showered, all that stuff. I don't shower usually on Mondays. Usually I shower on a Sunday. But anyway, it was all go today. I had my parents over for dinner last night. I've just been a cooking fool. All right, let's get it together. So I've kind of changed things out since I actually posted my my recipe earlier. And I don't normally do that, but I hadn't actually made the card. Hi, Carolyn Fleming. I hadn't made the card when I had posted it. I had a general idea of what I was doing, so I added one little layer. And that's so you can or you cannot, whatever you think will work. So let's just go like this and pretend like it was like this all along. Okay. Die cut for embellishing. I don't need it. Look at this. Let's do this. Okay. Like I had planned it ahead of time. There we go. Are you going to be straight? What is going on here? My light is crooked. Everything's falling. Okay. How's that? Are we almost? No, we're not in the field of vision here. Let's go over here. How about that? Seems a little bright, don't you think? Should we turn it down a little bit? One day I'll be organized. No, I won't. Who am I kidding? No, that's too late. Hang on. Oh. do so much adulting this weekend too. Like I had to, like my daughter's running shoes, they're $200 running shoes. After like 2 months, there are holes in the heel, like in the back of the heel. Anyway, so then I had, because it was past the 90-day warranty, I had to deal with the company direct. And then I'm taking pictures of running shoes and and we're doing renovation. Oh my God. Anyway, my life. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, Shayla, just got the message oh, that's very delayed, Shayla. Weird. Excellent. Thank you, Marcella. You can private message that to me if you don't want to send it. Oh yeah, private message. Okay. Anyway, let's get crafting, shall we? 7:10, right on time. Usually I start at 7:10. We're going to start with a card base, 8.5 by 5.5. And we are going to fold it in half. Let's start with that. Pretty darn basic. I'm using not Whisper White. Oh my goodness, very vanilla. Let's see if I can be in the circle. There we go. Very vanilla tonight. I haven't used vanilla in I don't know how long. Tracy and I were discussing how we have a stash of vanilla envelopes that we've had for probably 7 years because we don't use the vanilla very often. All right, then I've got a cardstock layer that is 5.25 by 4. My little finger's too long. Let's do like that. Okay. And I think I'm going to run this through my embossing. You worked too hard today as well. Almost 300 emails. Oh, Mary, doesn't anybody cover for you when you're away? Good Lord. That's not okay. 300 emails. It's ridiculous. Okay. I wonder where my embossing folder is. Let's see if this is it. Nope. I had it in the bag, in the basket. Okay. So I'm using this one, the Falling Leaves, or Leaf 3D embossing folder. I don't even know what it's called. It doesn't really matter. Bunch of leaves. So I'm going to run that through the embossing machine. I cut an emboss machine. Words are hard. Okay. Okay. I'm floundering, honestly. This is... This weekend, I don't know what I did this weekend. I don't know what I do. I don't know. I don't know what I did Saturday. Did I work? I don't know. I think I relaxed. I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't remember. All right, so I've got my embossed layer. So it's going to go on like that. And I'm actually going to tape that down flat, she said confidently. Yeah, I did. All right, you guys get to go over here for a while. You sit over there. Okay, let's bring in my toys here. I am going to put that down flat, like so. I love this embossing folder. It's just so pretty. You could just stamp a sentiment. It's like, why? Oh, the lighting is awful on this. If I got the right, hang on, I'm going to try to change... Oh, what? I don't know what happened there. Let's see, if I change this, it's probably going to start blinking at me. Is that any better? No, it's too yellow. Okay. I kind of knew the answer to that before I did it. Let's try that and see. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to take a cardstock or designer paper layer, whichever you like, 2 by 4. So 2 high, 4 wide. And so you've got options here. I opted to go with the designer paper. This is, I can't believe I'm very excited to be using this. Yes, you must, Chris. You must. It is the embossing folder. It's the Leaf. It's in the mini catalog. And if you look at the back, the index at the back, which is kind of my Bible on the minis. So back here, you'll notice these embossing folders. There it is. Leaf Fall 3D. $13.75. It is so awesome. And so is this one, the Whimsical Woodland 3D. And this one too, the Charming Landscapes. So you miss them a lot. When you're just flipping through the catalog, you miss them. It is a must-have. I will never get rid of that embossing folder. I love it. I was up at 3 this morning, drove my friend to the airport. Ooh, yikes. Marcella, get yourself to bed. I was up at 3, but I don't know. I was awake from 2 to 4:30. I don't know why. Okay, back to my card. back to this paper. This is called Metallic and Shimmer, and I have 2 packages of it, and I went, I don't love it. I don't know what I was going to do with this paper. It's weird. It's just weird. And now I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I have 2 packages of it. Because look, it's going to look like falling leaves, I think. But this is in Cajun Craze, which of course is a good fall color. And then there's black and white and silvery gray. And then there's this one is really kind of weird. Really weird. I don't think I like that at all. But anyway, I'll figure out something to do with it. Anyway, I have 2 packs of it. So I'm very glad that I've come out with something that I like for a fall card, because fall cards are my favorite. If you follow me, you know that. So I'm going to put this down here. It's 2 high by 4 across, but this is where I went a little bit rogue and I put a layer behind it. So I grabbed my Cajun Craze and I just did it 2 1/4 by 4, just so it has a little bit of a mat. So I do apologize. My original instructions don't have this layer, but again, when it comes to my recipes, you can step them up, you can step them down, you can add pieces, you can take things away. Instead of embossing, this could be designer paper. Like, you can do whatever floats your boat. Now I want to see, I don't know how I did this. Yeah, I popped these up on dimensionals. I don't know why I feel like I have to make it exactly like I did earlier today. Maybe because I'm really low on brain cells right now. I didn't know. Oh, I did not. Did I? I guess I did. Okay. I'm popping this layer up on dimensionals. Hi, Valerie. How are you? The gold one looks like champagne bubbles. Do you think so, Melanie? Maybe. It's with Evening Evergreen, which I love, but I find it a little harsh, that one. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something. Maybe it'll end up in my next garage sale. I don't know. So I'm putting mine down here, but of course, you could put it up here. If you like a different orientation, actually, I do want to try one here. Oh, you know, maybe I could. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm going crazy now. Okay, I'm going crazy. I'm gonna put it in the middle sideways. Go me. Okay. Then, okay, this is standard. Usual tools and embellishments and trimmer. Scrap or shape for the sentiment. Okay, and the die cut frame. Okay, so this stuff can all go away now. So this is a circle. I use the 2.5 inch circle from the Stylish Shapes. You know, you need this. Stylish Shapes. You need it. So this was the 2.5 inch circle that I cut out with that same designer paper. And what I really loved was when I put it down, you wouldn't even really know it's the same paper. You think, oh, it coordinates. How cool is that? But it's not the same because the image is different. So that's what I did for my sentiment. Graham says, crazier. What crazier? Missed work all last week for your... Oh, really, Melanie? Oh, no. That's awful. Crazier? I don't know what that's in reference to. All right, so I pre-stamped this. I want to show you what happens here. So this image is from The Fond of Autumn, this image here. And this is the die that cuts it out. And now you're like, when I first took this out, I went, what's going on here? This is going to cut this out, but it's going to cut it into chunks. So let me show you what I mean on that. It's going to cut out this section. It's going to cut out this section. It's going to cut out these 2 sections. So you're going to end up with 4 pieces when you run it through the machine. And hi, Graham. How are you feeling? How is Graham doing, Carolyn? How is that boy? Okay. I need to get some new... Oh, my goodness. Let me show this. Don't you see my back? This, I need new plates. I should just dig out some new plates. This one's too curved, and so I'm finding it hard to feed through my machine because they're bent. Okay, so let's just go like this. All right, so I'm going to line this up. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. I'm going to line this up as best I can. Tracy, are you in the house tonight? I didn't see a hidey-ho or even an all from you. See. Okay. All right. Now, here we go. I'm going to go slap it down. I hope it didn't move, which it did. So I'm going to move it back in place. There we go. Much better. Good. Excellent, Carolyn. Oh, it moved again. Oh, well. All right. So this is what happens when we run this bad boy through the machine. And I kind of love it. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3 and 4. So that's this. Now there is also a die that will cut out the entire shape. She said confidently. Yes, it will. If you want that entire image without having it in chunks, this one will do it. And then there's this die. This is what it does. So you could actually cut this out too. Actually, why don't I do that? I could cut this out. Oh, okay. Now, all right. Look what's, okay. I need to do this now. I need to see because I haven't cut this out. And then this would be a really pretty embellishment. I promise I'll get this card done before the end of the night. Okay. So these are really unique dies. Oh, look at that. I love that. Maybe I want to use this piece instead. But then I can't show you what I was going to do. Okay, no, it doesn't really work on this card now. That's beautiful. Look at that. Love it. Love it. Hi, Liz. How are you? It's gorgeous. Ah, Tracy's in the house. There you are. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use this piece. And so I stamped it in Early Espresso on Very Vanilla. And then I went in to color it. Let's get some paper out here. I used my blends. Y'all know I love me some coloring. And I did some non-traditional coloring on this one, but it looked really cool. So I actually grabbed, where did it go? Okay, my light crumb cake and my dark crumb cake for the acorns, a little bit of green, and then of all the colors I could pick, I picked this one, which is SU 700. It's one of our neutral blends. Now, actually, I threw it away. I practiced coloring some other colors to see how it could come out, but I didn't like how it turned out. It just all bled together. But this is actually light Calypso Coral, which makes for a nice red. This was Cajun Craze. I didn't like that at all. So I grabbed this neutral, and check this out. I'm going to do some coloring here. Not everybody likes to color like Tamara does. I color most nights. After I say goodnight to you guys, I go upstairs and I color. I'm doing color by number right now. And it just relaxes me and I love it. That doesn't mean that I want to sit down in my craft cave and color for 4 hours and come up with different combinations. So for this, I've colored all of the leaves this neutral color, which really starts to pull a bit of an orange, a light orange. And you can mess around with this. I mean, you could add some oranges to it. You could grab your Calypso Coral. You could grab your Cajun Craze and get some different colors in. But I want it to be somewhat quick and easy. Not every card has to take me 3 hours. So this is a fairly quick coloring card with just this one marker for the majority of it. Okay, put the lid back on that for a minute. Then I went in with my, hi Edna, hello. I've got my light crumb cake, so I'm going over the acorn. I'm going to do the whole acorn in light. I love acorns. Makes me want to be in Ontario right now for fall. Ontario in the fall is amazing. Amazing. Yeah, it is kind of an apricot. You're right. Apricot, apricot, apricot. So I'm going in with the dark crumb cake to do, okay, everything is bugging me on my head today. When I take my blends to do coloring, you just want to go over like the lines that the artists put there for you. It's like, this is where you have to shade, silly girl, if you don't know where the shading goes. Then I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of the light again, just to kind of blend off any harsh lines. And you can go in, what did I do on mine? I think I actually went in with the old olive. I'm going to go in though with my dark Calypso Coral, I think. And just go over these veins, maybe. This is an old one and it's pretty mangy. If I can get the lid off. I don't think I can. It's going to crack open, you know. Okay, well, forget that then. Let's go in with my, oh, here's a different one. Of course I have more than one. Okay, so I'm going to go in, and I'm okay with these lines bleeding. Like, that's kind of what you want it to do. So I'm okay with that. I'm just tracing over some of the lines, or some of the veins. Going to go back in with my SU 700 and just color over the veins. So that's just making it, the colors blend and bleed so you don't get these harsh lines. And you want to make sure that you have paper under your project because it does bleed through like that. So it can go through to your desktop. But that's just going to give you a little bit of depth in the color without having to be like a color expert and thinking, well, if the sun is on the left, then the shadow would be on the right. Yeah, no. Then I've got my dark old olive, which is dying. So I'm going to use this end, and I'm just going to add a little bit of the green in here. I think I'll just add some of these little, what are these called? Tendrils. So look at that. It really does pull the fall colors, and it's supposed to be this neutral SU 700. So I don't know what skin tone is that color, but anyway, it just pulls the colors. I don't know. I love it. I love it. So we're going to do this. I'm going to tape this down flat. So I've already got a bunch of dimension going on. Put it up like here. These that will pop up on dimensionals. Where are my little dimensionals? How many dimensional packages do I have? I do like to use them up and then throw them away. Okay, let's do a couple here. Okay. So let's put that maybe here. And then I used, there's a die. It's not on my magnet board, so hopefully it's in here. Yes, it is. So it also comes with this big die, and the words bend with it. I'm so fun. Well, that one doesn't, and that one is straight, and that's straight. But these two, happy thoughts of you and sending many thanks. So I wonder where I put it. Here it is. Sending my nails are so bad. They keep chipping. I haven't done them, and they're saying, hey, I will show you for not putting polish on your nails. All right, so I'm going to go in with the early espresso and sending many thanks. Thanks, Wendy. Hello. And I am going to stamp on my little squiggle. I just love fall cards. They're my, I've said it before, they're my favorite ones to make. They're the easiest ones for me to make. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think I like this layout better than the first one I did. Now, this, because this is popped up on dimensionals, you can't put dimensionals all the way along. You can only put dimensionals from here to here, because otherwise it's going to be tilted. So I'm going to go up to about here with my mini dimensionals. And I can put tape on this side. 7:28. Boy, time flies. That's the whole day. It's just gone in a blink. Tomorrow I've got a friend coming for a walk in the morning with me. And then I've got all the things to do. I can't even this week. It's crazy. Like that. Now I'm bringing in my rustic metallic adhesive back dots. Say that 5 times quickly. I'm going to use this. I know the putty in my other tool is dry right now, so there's no point in even pretending that it's going to work. So I'm just going to do 3 of these. So I always like to do a big one, a smaller one, and then another big one. There, sure, why not? Ta-da! Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Wendy. You know, if you like to color, Bernice, I really like it. I want to show you another card that I made with this set. It's like, I love it. I love it, right? I've shown it before. I just can't even tell you how much I love it. Okay, so these are the same pieces that I just colored. So I just did 2 of them. Now, this is done on crumb cake paper and I embossed it, but these are the various blends, and it just, if you like to color, it's easy. It's easy. Did I mention it's easy? So I think it could be used for more than just fall, to answer your question, Melissa, because there are these flowers. So these can be colored any color. This could be Christmas, right? Can kind of look like berries and greenery. So you could use these for Christmas. Now, they don't have the sentiments to go with, but I think you could use them for other things. Lord knows we've got other sentiments, right? Hi, MJ. Hello. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. So I think it's more versatile than most people do. So this is, all right, this is the one we just made now. This is the one I made earlier. Different orientation. Same card. I need a sip of water. I think I like this one better. Which one do you like better? Horizontal? Vertical? All right. Now, this was also the other inspiration for my card. Do you remember this one from last year? I love this card. So we could do similar. The pieces. This is just a little bit bigger. This is what, 2 1/4 or 2 1/2? Where's my Donna ruler? Donna ruler. Where are you? There you are. This piece is, in fact, 2 1/2. Yep. By 3 3/4. And I matted that. So again, then we've got a circle and an embellishment. So very similar. Very similar. So whenever, if you find that you don't have your mojo at any one point in time, you grab a card that you like that have not too many pieces. Like this, it doesn't have a lot of pieces to it. And you just move them around. This is the same. Okay. These are the same pieces. Very different look. So just mess around with what you got. The one you did tonight is my favorite. The other's pretty. Thank you, Jennifer. Yep. I like them both too, but I think I like this one. I don't know. Guess it depends on your mood, right? They're both nice. Yes. So this is my inspiration. Now, you want to see another one. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I was messing around with it just before I went live, and I had about 94 different variations of what happens on the side of it. Yours is on holidays. Uh-oh. You like the horizontal just a little bit? Yeah, me too, Liz. Yep. What's on holidays, Jennifer? Oh, your mojo. Yeah. All right. So this one. Okay. Now, it's a little naked. You know me. I do like my layers. I like to fill all the space. I could emboss. I could do different things. So it's very clean. And I thought, no, let's leave it like that. Because again, I want to show you guys that they don't all have to be this card. Right? They can be clean and simple. And still be lovely. So this uses the new reindeer set that I wasn't going to get. Yeah, I know. The Regal Reindeer. So, do you like this one? Do you think so, Tracy? Okay, you're just saying that because of the trees. I thought of you the whole time I was making this card, Tracy. I'm like, Tracy, did you get this one? And did I buy it because you had it? Or are you going to get it because I have it now? These trees are fun. They're made out of this little die. And so anyway, I had different, I don't know. He was too, I don't know. He was a little too cartoony for me. Well, no, these look too cartoony with this guy. And then this guy looked really, really cartoony. So I was struggling a bit. I had lots of different variations. I had the reindeer in different colors. But I think that would look a little harsh to me. So I like that one. I did like this. I had different size circles. It was, I was a little out of control. I liked that, but then the sentiment didn't fit. I don't know. Anyway, I want to play with this set a little bit more. So I don't think you need to see me make this one now. I should push myself outside my comfort zone. I have 26 minutes. This is reindeer that did. Yeah, but I also like, I know. So you did get it right, Tracy? I know. I wasn't sure. I saw a card that I really did like. This reindeer. I liked the reindeer. So we'll see. I run out of time because I just keep getting more and more stamp sets. I don't know. They keep coming. But this one, it still looks a little, I don't know. I want to emboss this back layer. But I try to use only current product when I create with you guys. Try to just use current. So now this needs to go over here. So, okay. What about the deer from last year? I did think about that, Melissa. I did. I also try to challenge myself, though, to use just what's in a stamp set. Again, so that viewers don't have to think, oh, I have to have 17 stamp sets to make the card Tamara made. I do like to try to contain it to, and this is new. This was not me 2 years ago, but pandemic made me, thanks, Donna. Pandemic had me moving things around a bit where it's like, yeah, I have to just work with one stamp set so that people don't have to spend $3,000 to make one card. So now, having said that, I'm trying to think of another paper to use. I don't know. I'm having trouble with my papers lately. I don't know if I'm tired of them or if they just haven't inspired me lately. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where my papers are. Where the heck are my, oh, there they are. Are there any papers that are screaming to you, use me? Part of me is kind of liking using the generic papers, like this one. Ones that I haven't, like I don't use. Thank you so much, Doreen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The Sunprint. Okay, Donna, funny you should say that because I thought I should use the Sunprint more. Did you saw the one that I made last week, right, Donna? Pardon my boobs. That one's made with the Sunprints. So, yeah, I can. You're going to make me use those embellishments. Okay, I can use Sunprints. Other ones that I'm wanting to use that are fairly generic. This one's quite generic. That's the Chic, something or other, something Chic. There's this one. Oh, is that Sunprints or is this Sunprints? Oh, this is Pretty Prints. This one. Okay, this one. Oh, pardon me. This one was made with Pretty Prints. Okay, I'll try Sunprints. Halloween card with the witch's hat. Ooh, that sounds easy. Okay, Donna. Don't hate me. I'm going to go with Tracy's because it seems a little bit easier. And I'm kind of lagging. And I just saw my black and white paper. Nancy, are you in the house? Here's my black and white paper. There's this one. We also have, for black and whites, oh Lord. We also have the penciled prints, is it called? And don't we have another one where the backside is black and white, or is that a different? Am I thinking of one that's retired? What's this one? Oh, we have one that's called black and white. Go figure. But you could use Sunprints with the witch's hat. Well, I could, Donna, but I don't want to. How's that? Oh, go out on a limb. Every Monday I'm on a limb. Donna, don't be so mean to me. What do I do? I don't even know where I put the Sunprints now. Where are they? Where did I put them? Are you guys team black and white or are you team Sunprints? Oh, Lord. Oh, Donna. This looks very similar to what I did last week. Ooh. Show the versatility of the Sunprints. All right. Fine, but okay, it's just, you know what it is, Donna? It's the die cuts. You're gonna make me open these die cuts from H.E. Devil toothpicks that I always take out, and then I still don't find what I'm looking for. Okay, how about, is this one in here? Is this guy in here? Oh, okay, you're killing me, girl. All right, so there's that. There's kind of these ferny things. I'm looking for, do I have, what's the, Nature's Prints? Oh, these go together. I'm like, what's the stamp set that goes with these? Never mind. Fine, okay, we'll do it. Black and white, stripes, so many papers. I know, right, Teresa? Teresa understands. The struggle is real. Okay, we're doing this. We're putting back the fern. Sunprints it is. Donna wins. Okay, Donna, how about this for fair then? How about you do the Halloween card for me? Do you have the Halloween stuff? I want to say no. You probably don't. Would you tell me if you did? Okay, so we're going to go 4 by 2. 2 by 4. I think I have a cracking headache again. Yeah. Let's do this. All right. See, Barbara wanted to see the black and white. All right. Where did my strip go? Here we go. Look at that. I need another one of these. Oh, it's on the floor. Of course it is. That's the wrong size, Tamara. Okay. All right, so I need a layer that is 5 1/4 by 4. Actually, maybe this one I'll do a little bit small. No. Yeah, I'm going to do this one a little bit smaller. Sure, why not? And I kind of want to emboss it maybe with this fern. The fern embossing folder, is that what it's called? I have to find it first, though. This one. Okay. I tell you, if I don't sleep tonight, it is going to be a problem. A couple nights ago, I think it was the full moon. And then I don't know what happened. Last night, I should have just... I don't know what happened. Well, I do know. I had a cup of tea too late, and then I had to get up at 2, and then I didn't go back to sleep again until 4:30 or 5. Okay. So fern, this, I'm going to do Night of Navy. Where are you? Night of Navy. So the Night of Navy, that will be... Is that even visible, though? No, it's not. Maybe I don't use that one. Maybe I use... Oh, I like that a little bit better. Yeah, so that's going to be 2 1/4 by... Let's do 4 right now. 2 1/4. See how this looks. This one pops a little bit more. This is the Orchid Oasis, or is this Starry Sky? It's Starry Sky. They're very similar. Starry Sky. So that just pops a little bit more. Skip September Paper Pumpkin. Ooh. Okay. I'm not sure if I like that embossed or not. Let me see. I might not. I might prefer it blank. It's back to the bigger size again. Okay. Well, I'm thinking this big guy. I'm also thinking this big guy has to be super big. Or how about this one? That's going to be this. Do I have a circle? Do I want a circle? Do I need a circle? What do I got? What have I got? What have I got? Here are some. Gotta go to my little tickle trunk of shapes. That's a really big one. That's bigger than I used on my other ones, isn't it? Yes, that's the massive one. This is the one I used on most. That one. Kind of liking this horizontal. Let's try this. But then I kind of want this a little bit taller, don't I? Is this one going to be any taller? Yes, it is. Is that too big? It's going to hide all my paper. I can't have that. Ooh, oh. What are our sentiments in this? You're on my mind. Hello there. Heartfelt thank you. Hello there. See, I kind of want it on the inside, but then the flowers, I feel, should bend to the left, not to the right. More than one way to pluck a chicken. There we go, like that. Okay. Now, how do we feel about this background being embossed or not? It's a little busy. Do you think it's a little busy? A little busy. circle's crazy big. So what else we got for different shapes? We could do best wishes and happy thoughts, or heartfelt thank you. But that fits nice, I think. Best wishes and happy thoughts. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? No, to pluck a chicken, not cut a chicken. More than one way to pluck a chicken. Jennifer, that's weird. I'm not allowed to say more than one way to skin a cat. So I changed it to more than one way to pluck a chicken. Best wishes and happy thoughts. Okay. Okay, so what happened to what did I do with this? Bleh. All right. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's just a big gong show. I need a piece of white paper. Do you think oh my goodness, there's a project that I'm working on. What is this? That's a layer. Oh, it's a long way down and my back is not happy. What do we got here? Why is the floor so far away from me? Here's some scrap. Apparently I didn't like these. They were a little bit crooked. You see how anal I can be? It was a little bit too crooked. All right, I'm going to try stamping this and cutting it out. It might be too dark. It might. This image is very solid, so I'm not sure I'm going to like it. Let's see what else I got. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to like it. Lord Lobaduck. Where are you? Let's try this one. Okay. Yeah, Jennifer's are the best fun makers. That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Crazy kids. All right. Oh, that's so pretty. Why have I never stamped that before? And why do I have ink all over my hand now? Okay. Oh, I like that. This one's too scrawny. Get back in there. You don't get to come out. Now, here it is. Where did I put that? Okay. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Okay. I am struggling tonight. Oh. Okay. All right. I love that. Is this a distinctive stamp? Ouch. I don't know if this is distinctive or not, but it's pretty. It's got a lot of depth to it. Okay. Let's go to the other side. How's that? I don't even know if it needs the paper. Which way do we like it better? Vertical, horizontal, neither. I'm thinking, if I cut this down, this is kind of where you start going a little bit rogue. This one's, okay, so let's make this 3.5 by 4 3/4. Then three 3/4 by 5. Let's see how that looks with a mat behind it. Horizontal, okay. Horizontal, let's do it. Oh, time to get a new blade. So you can see it's fraying here a bit. It's time to get a new blade going on. So I just bring out my old sanding block. Okay, horizontal. So if I do that and that. Is that too busy now? What do you think? This needs to be shaved too. See, once because I trimmed it after I had embossed it. And actually, I'm thinking this might not look bad, but I want this to be a little bit smaller. So let's try this, cutting this down by 2 ticks. And by 2 ticks. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Just a hint. Don't want it to smack you in the face quite that hard. Okay. I'm not even sure that it needs that. Just go like that. Like that. Like that. Yeah, it kind of needs a mat. But I want the mat to be all the way around. So that one I want to be 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. So 4 1/4, yeah, by 2 1/4. Or maybe just 2 ticks, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go 2 ticks. So in 2 ticks. How much? Oh, 7:51. We got time. In 2 ticks. All right, thanks, Teresa. Good night. Okay. Oh, you know I want to do this. I don't know. But then it's too busy. No, Tamara, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, let's tape some of these pieces together already. Could also do this on the starry sky as a base with the white. And then it pops. It would be like this. How, well, with the white layers, it really makes it pop. However. I'm not convinced about the fern folder. I don't know. It really weakens your paper. Like it's full on embossing. Like the whole thing is embossed. But, all right, so let's try like this. Sure. Pop that up on a dimensionals. Gotta get it done at 7:52. Feeling sleepy. Actually, let's tape this down first. So I hope some of you play along with this layout. I know, Janelle, you're going to, right? Because you're in the house. I thought you were in Calgary for a few days or somewhere. I'm going to put this down a little bit. I'm not going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to put it down here. And then I'm going to, sure, let's use some glue. I don't know where to put the glue, so I'm just putting it down the middle. This is coming up on dimensionals. I do love a versatile layout. I mean, when you have, a few pieces that aren't too big, then you can just move them around wherever, whichever orientation you're feeling. And somewhere I had and have a white bow already made. Ta-da! So this one. A little bow happy on that one. Oh, one just looks too thin on that. Or do I use, don't I have a starry sky ribbon? I must do, mustn't I? It's in color, so, oh, I remember. I think I'm out. I think I used, nope, wait. I think I used it all. I've got Orchid Oasis. Yeah, I think I'm out of the starry sky. Wait. Oh, just gonna fall off my chair. What's that? Nope. Okay, I'm out. All right. We don't get that. It has to be white. But I want it in this. Or look, here's I've got bows everywhere. Oh, that's pretty. Too stiff. I still have another minute. I have 5 minutes left. I'm gonna do a bow out of this. I was in Calgary. Oh Lord. I could color it, Bev. I don't like to. I find when I color it, even with the blends, it just makes it really stiff and weird. I don't know. It's not my favorite. Oops. Get back in there. Do we have another nice white? Not that I know. Or how about... I don't know. Should I use white? That's too thin. That's too weird. All right, what about this one? Do a double on this one. Okay, 4 minutes. Hurry up. Make a decision. This is the beauty of when I don't have time to second guess for too long, because clock is ticking. Oh, I got 4 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Bev. Okay, so I've just done a double bow. You saw what I did there. I just doubled the ribbon and just kind of floof it out a little bit. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, that looks weird. That one's too big. That one's too small. I think I just have to do a double. I'll do a double. Yeah, this is just, this is how I roll. When I kind of like it. And I got 2 minutes to figure out how I'm going to like it. So I'll do a double out of the twine, I think. Call it done. Add a few rhinestones. Bob's your uncle. Single ribbon. Yeah. In the ruffle, Donna, I'm going to try double twine. See how that works. On the flowers, right? I don't even want it. No, I don't want a bow. Oh, wait. I have some doodads here. Here they go. Let's use these. Screw it. Don't like the bows? You don't get a bow. There we go. These are the some sort of faceted gems. I forget what they're called. Elegant faceted gems. There. Don't get a bow. Okay, they like to stick though, that's for sure. Ta-da! No bow for you. Get rhinestones instead. There we go. 7:58. So I made a few. Whew. Now I need a nap. Where'd my cards go? Here we go. That one. And that one. Okay. Everybody out of the way. So in the end, that's not too bad. I think. There, Donna, you happy? Whew. Somebody will do the... Tracy, I task you to use this layout and make a Halloween witch card. I want to play with this. This one I don't love. There's something missing on that one. Excellent. Thank you. So tomorrow... I forget where I was headed. I had a few ideas, but I can't remember what they are right now for tomorrow. I am in the process of putting together my packets for the Perched on a Tree class. I have 6 spots left. No, I don't. I think I have 5 spots left. Thanks, Sandra. Yeah, please watch the replay. Nothing's missing on that one. Jennifer, it's so naked, though. It just needs texture. I don't know. Something. It needs something. Rhinestones. Something. I don't know. I'm not quite done. All right. Anyway, pop back tomorrow. We'll see what I come up with. I'm hoping to play in the afternoon. We'll see what happens. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Post yours in the comments below, and I've got one more set of the Perfect Pomegranate to give away. So everybody who enters into that will be in my draw if you post by 7 o'clock on Wednesday, Mountain Time. See you tomorrow. All right. Thanks, you guys. Bye.